It's your favourite time of the month.
Welcome to A Sip Too Far, the little side piece of bras off, walls down, where one drink turns into one confession too many.
I'm Monica.
And I'm Mans.
Each time we pick a drink, pick a topic, and nothing's off limits.
Buckle up because we might just take this one sip too far.
How many times I've heard mum and mummy this week?
How many times?
I lost count. But a lot.
Okay. As you can hear, we are in a different location today.
Seems like we're in the wilderness.
Yeah, we got chickens, trains. If you're watching, you will see the chickens behind. I can see 3. Where's the other one? It's never good when you can only see 3.
Do we check?
Nah, it'll be in the house. We are outside and we are actually having a picnic today. And this is because we have just had one of those fortnights. So
Picnic food.
Picnic food is very nearly gone jar of gummy bears. We have demolished the Smarties already. Please send more.
Please, we need more.
Please fund our Smarties habits. That'd be great. Thank you. We're having a picnic. If you're watching the video, you'll see Hayden's lovely green grass. He's very, very proud.
It is really beautiful. I could roll on it. Wait till the end of the video.
Please leave him comments. And it is our Sip Too Far episode. It's our favourite episode of the month.
I know. It feels like ages since we've done this.
We did it. Well, it's been over a month because we were really, really prepared in the beginning. What the fuck happened?
Life happened. It really happened.
Life really got in the way this week. This is probably one of the closest episodes we've recorded and then had go live compared to all the others.
Yeah.
So most of the time when we're like, by the time you're hearing this, but really like this will go up on Tuesday. We've had a bit of a shitter before that. Like,
honestly,
just
the worst.
Yeah. So we know you only got one episode last week. That's just how it rolls.
We're keeping it raw and real.
Yes. Mon, what is our subject for today's Sip Too Far?
Our subject is something we came up with a little while ago and said we would do. Our Google search history, which is an interesting one, sure.
I'm rather disappointed you can only go a month back.
I feel like a month of my Google search history is all you need.
Yeah. I've got some bangers in here. Some are like some strange ones, but there's some that really take the cake.
Yeah, I love the context behind Google search history.
I think
we'll have to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the funny part.
Yeah.
Not only what you've Googled, but why you
Googled it. And the transition from things is funny. Like, you Google something very serious and then the next day.
So we sat on a Friday afternoon on a picnic blanket in the sunshine, the autumn sunshine, having a drink and having a chat. That can't be a good start. Can't be a bad start to the weekend, brother.
Yeah, no, I'm happy now. Oh, I touched your toe. Oh my god.
Out of all of me, you don't like touching anything but the toes, especially ex-ballerina toes.
Oh.
Should we go 1-1-1-1?
Yeah,
or how do you want to do it?
Let's go 1-1.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very old school today. I have a notepad.
I know, I'm a bit jealous because
we record on my phone.
Yeah. Mine never has enough room.
And my second phone is dead, so... Alright, who's going first?
You go.
No.
Lay it on me. It's obviously a good one.
This was just last night. Why is my chin flappy?
What? Why is your chin flappy? Wait, okay. So do you mean like your chin or the neck?
Dylan just decided to grab this.
Oh, and then that prompted you to Google?
Context behind it, I was trying to find out what the name of it was. So my next Google is, what is a gusset? Because I said, did you just grab my gusset? And he was like, what? That is not what a gusset is.
No, isn't that the man's?
No, it's just a piece of on pants. Oh. Like it's a piece on pants.
Oh.
In that area. It's something, yeah, it's a gusset. The other one too, that was, why does my chin look like a turkey flap? I wanted to know what...
Okay, do you want to know what the second one on my list is?
What?
How to stop neck skin sagging. I'm not even joking. That is the second one on my list.
I love it. So good. I had a problem with our necks, apparently.
Okay, what has brought this on? You said Dylan, but why, I've become hyper.
I wanted to know what the name of the turkey's thingy was on their neck. I still don't know the answer to that. After all that. I just for some reason thought it was called a gusset.
I thought, so that's in a pair of pants.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
somewhere in a pair. I can't remember. I'm not a seamstress.
This might need bleeping out or like editing out. But I thought, you know that bit between a man's butt?
A gooch.
It's gooch, right.
What did you think it was?
Well, when you said gusset, I was like, is that it? I forgot what the word was.
The bit they like. It's a gooch.
Well, my first one is rather boring compared to yours, but this is my level of frustration. You know when you fall in love with a show like a million years ago and it's nowhere you can watch, and so you're trying to actually find their DVDs? My first one is actually just the Girls Next Door box set. But if you look through my history, it's every week.
Yeah.
Every week
she's
I Google
determined.
this, and you can see, you know, when you Google something and then the links are purple because you've been on them before?
Yeah.
And like the first 3 pages are all purple links. So
Yeah.
like, give
you've
up,
been there
Amanda.
before. Yeah, it's saying to you, we've tried.
Yeah, so rather boring for my first one, but my second one was in line with yours.
Yeah. My next one was OnlyFans.
Just the word OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.
Were you trying to head to the website for something in particular? Or...
My account that I don't actually have.
Oh, we have had a discussion about this account before.
I've got an account. I was going to start it before I fell pregnant. I never went forward with it.
And so you're having second thoughts now? Is that why you're Googling it again? Because I know that we Googled it. But, oh, you are?
Definitely, but I don't think I'll commit. Just the time. It's just an extra thing that I've got to do.
One more thing, yeah.
And I can't even manage my life now. I manage that as well.
All right. What's your next one?
I said mine. OnlyFans.
Oh, that's right. You did too. All right. Mine is, can you wear black to a wedding? I did. And other people did too. But I
think it's normal these days.
Yeah. I didn't know because the last wedding I went to, everyone was actually asked to wear black.
Yeah.
But I wanted to wear that dress that you actually gave me.
Yeah.
And I did. And I felt very uncomfortable and out of my comfort zone. Oh. But I wore it. Yeah. I didn't say my bum looked great in it. So
it's all that matters.
It's all that matters.
Yeah.
So again, not a very interesting one, but if you can't ask Google, who can you ask?
ChatGPT.
Yeah, well.
My next one goes from idea to that idea has been crushed to my next idea to that idea being crushed to what we're settling with. Houses for sale, land for sale, a black shelf from Kmart to renovate.
Is that a budget progression or regression?
It was a dream and a hope and a reality check.
Okay, I can't buy the house. I can't buy the land. I'll go do a piece of furniture.
Just go to Kmart.
IKEA hacks.
Yeah. Is that your next one?
No, but it would be funny. No, my next one is, what does it mean if someone calls you a GC?
Huh?
Yeah, so I had someone message me on Instagram and say that I was their GC. And I was like, God, I'm fucking old. Like, it's clearly...
Did you get an answer for this?
Okay, I got a few weird things. The closest thing I found was maybe girl crush.
Yeah, girl crush. Yeah, that makes more sense.
She's a lovely woman. Another woman in business.
Right.
She's a woman I admire in business as well. Like,
okay, well, that's really nice then.
Yeah, but I was like, if it is, I didn't ask her. I didn't clarify because I wanted to look cool. But
then what was the what if she was saying it in a bad way? And you were like, thank you, sweetie.
No, the rest of the message was lovely.
Okay,
and then I had kisses. If she just said, you're my GC, then I'd be a bit concerned. But no, it was in the context of the message.
Okay, that's all right.
Because it came up with a few different things. I forget what the other things were, but girl crush was the one I sort of like...
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
sense.
That makes sense. And I was like, oh, I'm someone's girl crush?
Yeah.
Amazing.
My next one came from Crystal and I, my best friend, deciding to go for a drive. So this is why I love the context behind why I Google these things. We went for a drive. Sometimes we just need our us time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like when you really need time with your partner. I just need that with Crystal. We went for a drive to sit and just stare at the water at the beach and chat shit at about 11 o'clock at night. She's got a bung toe and we wanted to go for a walk. So I was Googling knee scooters.
Oh, they look like fun.
Yeah, we found a few good ones. I think she was actually about to go buy one. I'm not sure if she did. But yeah, we were Googling leg scooters.
Like knee scooters. I've seen people on the shops and I'm like, are you really in pain? Because that just looks like a good fun way to get around the shops.
Yeah.
If you see him switch legs, probably a good sign there.
Yep.
My next one is chicken sandpit.
You are not making a sandpit for your chicken.
I am. Yeah, I want a chicken sandpit.
That's going to be smashed.
Well, I created that one over there.
Yeah.
They do this. They have a dust bath and that keeps off mites and everything like that. So I want a sandpit for them. That's a bit of an upgrade to that because that's gonna. Anyone who can't see, it's like an old fire pit. But yes, chicken sandpit was my next one.
Okay. Did you find a good chicken sandpit?
I did. I just can't buy the chicken sandpit right now.
My next one goes off the conversation that we had with Crystal.
Oh yeah.
Inflatable penis implant.
Is this not for yourself?
Obviously not. No.
Who needs the
I actually don't know.
Like you just check them
I
out.
just give it one of those conversations that just bounced from a million topics. And
Yeah.
we somehow landed on inflatable penis implant. I think we were talking about our sex lives and sharing those stories.
How do they work? Did you find out?
Yeah. So, like, you have a reservoir in you and a place that the reservoir goes to in the penis, and you have a little button in the balls and you pump it up.
But it's okay. It's so
And when you deflate it, it goes back to the reservoir. I just love that word, sorry.
So wait, do they clear out one of the balls to put the squeezer in? Because
We
I'm
didn't look
imagining
into it
like a
that much.
squeaky toy, like like Austin Powers. Oh, you haven't seen it?
No.
One penis and larger pump, and he's got like the actual physical
Oh my
pump
god,
in.
yeah, well, something like that.
Yeah.
For context, it wasn't to do with us or our sex lives. I think we just started.
My next one is Hooters clothing.
Oh, you told me about this, yeah.
Okay, I'm obsessed with The Girls Next Door. If you've never seen it, it's the old show, Hugh Hefner's Girlfriends. I think I've mentioned it at every episode.
Mm-hmm.
Obsessed. They have their own podcast at the moment, deep diving into what actually happened. But in one episode, Holly wears this like long sleeve, high neck, really cute Hooters t-shirt. If you don't know, I'm on my second set of breast implants. I love boobs. I want a Hooters top. If I was a teenager again without kids, and there was a Hooters here in Perth, I would still work at Hooters.
Yeah.
There's not, but I really want to wear a Hooters top.
I hope you find your Hooters top.
Thank you.
My next one was the TV show You. They do this really annoying thing that anytime I watch a new TV show, I Google the entire thing. And I learn about the entire show before I watch it.
Hayden hates this about me, and he won't tell me, and he doesn't listen to this, so he's never going to find out. But my brain needs to know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually like bring up the synopsis and stuff like that on IMDb. And if he's seen it and he won't tell me what's going on, I'll just search it and look it up myself.
I'm like, just tell me. We can turn this into a beautiful conversation between the two of us. Or I'm just going to Google it.
I just need to know.
Yeah, same.
Especially if it's I hate nothing more than a shitty ending. Was it good? The show? You watching?
Yeah, I liked it. And
that's got the guy
from Gossip Girl.
Gossip Girl, yeah.
Pen
Badger?
Yep.
Badger?
That's one. That's one of my other Google searches. I didn't write it down, but yes.
My next one is Book About Vaginas, and this is from our conversation with Lisa.
Yeah, I've got that. I've got all of the links and the websites and the resources we gave everyone. It's just in my history. It's just vaginas. Mine is age that kids start school, because I still can't work out when my kid is supposed to be starting school.
Mine is the word gift-spiration, because I thought I'd invented it. Have you ever heard the word gift-spiration?
No.
I thought I invented it. Like gift inspiration. Gift-spiration.
Oh, God.
You know I'm in the creative industry.
Yeah, I can tell you got very disappointed by that.
Well, I didn't find too much, so I'm still wondering maybe I have.
Okay. This next one, I'm going to insert photos for reference of what I'm going to say.
Photos here.
ABBA, Born. He's one of the main artists in ABBA.
Oh, I know, right? You going to share with the team?
My child looks like Born.
Is that Bjorn?
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 Bjorn. I think it's Bjorn. Sorry.
Bjorn.
Bjorn. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was pronouncing that wrong. Bjorn. Bjorn.
We're going to call him our mate Bjorn.
Bjorn from ABBA is what my child looks like, and I will insert a photo for reference.
But she doesn't.
She does. My mum cut her hair, and now she has a 70s mullet. 70s? 80s? I don't know. I'm too young for that. 70s. Yeah.
Yeah. My next one is ladies' Barbie clothing.
Oh, God. This is getting worse. Did you find your clothing?
Not really, no. There's not much good stuff out at the moment. The movie Mania's gone, so it's back to sort of just the dregs of society.
My next one is purple thing from High Five. High Five. It's a little purple thing with a green thing on its head.
Looks like a octopus.
Yeah.
Did you find out?
Yeah,
what were you trying to find out about it?
I assume that this was a conversation, because the next few that I have on here, I'm assuming are from a FaceTime call with Crystal, because that's when we do all our weird Googling.
Right.
I can't remember what the name of the thing was called now.
Purple
thing from High Five.
That's going to be on my next one. From High Five.
Chop chop. There we go.
Chop chop.
And he would go.
Do you know I used to have a crush on when Jensen was little, and we used to just have the kids channel all the time? Giggle and Hoot.
Yeah.
The guy.
He's a comedian now.
Is he?
Yeah, he was on the news and everything. He's everywhere.
You know I don't watch the news.
No, but like he's been in the media. Heaps. He does the I don't know if you've seen the reels, and he's at the checkout. And he like does the checkout thing for different states and stuff, and he's like taking the piss out of states and suburbs and everyone was like, we know this guy, we recognise this guy, and it was him from Giggle and Hoot.
Yeah, I used to. That's why I had no problem having the show on.
Yeah,
Massive crush on
him.
Giggle
I
and
did
Hoot.
not like him. My next one. Oh no, your next one. Your next one.
My next one's a bit dark.
That's okay.
Am I a narcissist?
No.
We had this conversation the other day.
No, I've just got ADHD.
So we won't dive into that one, but that is the.
But no, you are not.
That's the next one on my list.
Oh God. Mine is Joseph Sikora.
Context?
He's hot.
Oh, what's he in? Do I know him?
He's an actor. He's just hot. He's in a TV show called Power.
Yeah.
His character's name is Tommy.
I don't know. I'm going to Google him now.
Crystal was telling me he looked like an egg.
An egg?
And she's very disappointed in my taste.
You didn't agree. She didn't agree with you.
We have very different tastes in men. So we're best friends.
You never have to share.
Yeah.
My next one is Emporium Shoes, Perth. And I can't remember if it was Emporium or Emporio, but it was a 4-story shoe shop in the city.
Oh.
And it was amazing. And it used to be like...
But they don't have it anymore.
No, it's well gone. You know when you just like, you see those nostalgic posts on
Yeah.
Facebook and they're like all the things you used to remember, and it just triggered it. And I was like, fuck, that used to be my favourite shoe shop. I still remember my
away your
favourite...
age by saying this?
No, maybe I was like 8 going and shopping with my mum. But I didn't find it. I didn't find any pictures. They just kept redirecting me to another thing, which I found really weird. So if you can confirm for me, because I'm having a massive mental blank, if it was Emporio shoes or Emporium shoes, I can't remember. It was a 4-story in one of the malls, like Murray Street Mall or something.
That's wicked. I want a shoe shop.
By the seashore. It was amazing, and it wasn't just. It's not like Betts or Novo. Like, it was all different brands of shoes.
I like that.
And I got my favourite pair of heels from there with like this red rose, and they're like.
My next one was Jax from Son of Anarchy.
Oh, I've not seen that.
That was Crystal's. She told me hers, I told her mine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you like him?
No, I said
no.
Like a baby.
Oh.
A man baby.
A man baby. What is your man type then? Like caveman? Like
cowboy.
Rough. I should have guessed cowboy.
Yeah.
Stand there and do a nod and happy. Oh, she's drooling.
Any kind of just rough around the edges kind of man.
Yeah, I'm more rough than put together. If you need to spend more time in the mirror than me, I'm sorry, we can't be together.
My man he looks a little intimidating from the outside, and he's a little teddy bear, which is probably why I love them even more now. So I'm like, people get scared on the outside, and if you actually know Dylan, you're probably pissing yourself at what I'm saying right now. You're probably like, what? Who are you talking about?
My next one is You're a Wizard, Harry. And I have no context behind this whatsoever. Harry Potter, I'm a massive Harry Potter fan. I have no idea why I giggled.
Oh, she's thinking about giggling it.
I have no idea why I googled You're a Wizard, Harry. Maybe I was bringing up the meme. That's all I can think of. So if I sent you recently the You're a Wizard, Harry meme, please let me know, because I can't freaking remember why I've googled You're a Wizard, Harry.
My last one.
Your last? I've still got a few more.
Yeah, go. My last one is Ransom Canyon, which is another TV show that's come out on Netflix.
Oh.
And so
sounds cowboyish.
Yeah. If you can give me the name of a TV show that's like Texan cowboy themed, something like that, I've probably watched it.
You're on one of mine coming up because of this conversation. We'll get there. Or do you want it now?
No, go from there.
My next one is probably my weirdest one on there. Dream where 2 stitches and 2 butterflies come out of your belly button.
I've got a lot of Googles like that, so that is good. That's a good one. Now I want to know what it says.
Nothing. No one else has ever Googled 2 stitches and 2 butterflies coming out of your belly button.
Did you ask Marcus?
I didn't. No, maybe I should have. Asked Marcus. Literally, it was like stitches, like when you had a cut or something like that. And I think, I recently, last October was when I had my second surgery. Yeah. And obviously that was the last time I had stitches, but I haven't had any since then. So I have no idea why stitches were on my mind. And then, 2 butterflies coming out of my belly button. So I don't know why I didn't find an answer, but I am a very vivid dreamer.
Yeah.
Like, and very weird. Like, dragonflies driving cars, chocolate in the fridge, like, fucking weird thing. My next one is Easter Bunny costume, and I know why I Googled this.
Yeah.
It's because I wanted to wear an Easter Bunny costume to your house
Yeah.
and rock up to your house in an Easter Bunny. Like, a full-on inflatable Easter Bunny costume, but then when I saw they were, like, $150, I was like, next year. Then my next one is, how long was Jesse Pinkman held captive? And that is from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't remember if I found an answer. I obviously found an answer, but I don't know why I was so interested. Can you play SimTown anywhere? That one probably shows my age. Back in the day, there was SimTower, SimTown, everything like that.
Them. Yeah.
And I was obsessed. And I just, when you feel like those
I
nostalgic...
think you still can.
Nah,
Oh,
I found a website, but it crashes after like
It's
5
SimCity
seconds.
now, I think.
You can play The Sims, but then I'd never besides building my house, I wasn't really interested in Sims.
I've just deleted it off my laptop because my laptop's not strong enough to hold it all.
And then I've got 2. One, I know exactly why I've Googled this, and then the other one is from our conversation. Why don't I feel excited anymore? Menopause, thanks very much. And A Million Ways to Die in the West, I heard you fart once.
Huh?
To Die in the West, I heard you fart once. And that's because I sent you the GIF, because I've been telling you to watch this movie. And
I found where to watch that because I was going to watch it.
And it's the part in the movie where he's drunk out the front. Yeah. And he's like...
I think you can watch it on... Oh, no, it's gone. I found it, though. I did find it to watch it. Me and Dylan are going to watch it.
Good.
Yeah. Because I think he's seen it before.
I love Bridget the Sheep, and this scene in particular, because, I find farts hilarious.
Yeah.
I heard you fart once, it went... Some other ones, if you want to hear those ones.
Yeah,
not just ours. So, there's a website that lists, I think the top 10 things Googled. And these are genuine. These are not made up. So, who ate all the bananas and took a dump in the hallway?
I'm sorry?
I have no context behind these. I didn't go that far. I was going to Google it myself and write it down. I think, from memory, it was from, a book or a TV show or something like that. Are babies dishwasher safe?
Oh. Oh.
What do you want the answer to be when you Google that, though?
Yes. Wow. That's a dark context behind whoever Googled that.
To be in the top 10, though? How many people have Googled it? How dumb are people?
Not how dumb. How are people okay?
Okay, this one's personal favourite, because I wanted to know if there was. Is there a spell to become a mermaid that actually works?
No.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Okay. Yeah. It was worth a try. And then the last one I pulled from here, because the rest were just kind of mundane and boring, is there is a deer in my car. I love this one. This feels like something I would Google. It was, how to shit fast. I still remember it. I was very desperate to know. So this is from Reddit, where they give you a little bit of context as well. So, how to shit fast.
Oh.
When you're super constipated. I personally love this one too. Someone's Googled, how many chuggas come before choo choo?
Choo choo. I didn't count. Chugga. Huh? How many chuggas are in a chugga? I don't know. 8 chuggas.
8 chuggas, you reckon? All right, comment below. How many chuggas do you think you're in a choo choo? 2 last ones. How big is Donald Trump's weenie? Love that someone's actually used the word weenie as well.
Oh, God.
And why do you want to know that?
Yeah.
And then the last one, again, it's along the dishwasher lines. Are babies flammable?
That is dark. That is very dark.
Are you genuinely concerned? You're putting your baby to bed at night time? You're like, oof, hope it's not flammable.
Flammable babies. I hope that person's next Google search was therapist.
I just wonder if it comes from, a vicious, psychopathic, horrible way, or if it comes from, a genuine concern. If I have a flammable baby and I put them in flammable pajamas and I leave the heater on in their bedroom, is this going to be a disaster?
I don't know.
I don't know. Don't know. But that's it. That's all I've got.
Oh, I love it.
That's as deep as I went.
Yeah,
but there was some fucking weird stuff out there. So I think I would love to know.
Your most recent Google.
Your most recent Google search. Yeah.
And you can't cheat. We didn't cheat these. We didn't.
No.
I just skipped the last week because it was traumatizing.
No.
So, yeah.
I left out some of the boring ones.
I said I was going to roll on the grass at the end, so.
But I hope you enjoyed hanging out with us for our walk down Google Lane.
Yeah. Oh, that was good.
Oh, thanks.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth.
A plus.
Nice way to end the week.
Yeah, we needed this today. We hope you did too. We would love to hear yours. Go through that search history, comment, message it. We'll share it. Maybe not. If you don't want us to, who knows?
Oh, we'll share it. No secrets safe around here. Enjoy the rest of your week.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And just like that, we've officially said too much.
We wouldn't have it any other way. Until next time.